Well, if you offered me a point before today's game, I certainly would have took it. But after taking the lead twice and creating a number of efforts on goal, does feel like a defeat. But finished Newcastle 2, West Ham 2. A bit of a missed opportunity. Albeit I think the team played pretty well. And Newcastle weren't at their best today, but they took the chances that they created. Starting with the first half. What a great start it was by West Ham. It certainly took the confidence from the winner against Chelsea midweek. Started good combinations in midfield, good passing, showed a real purpose, and starting off on the front foot, which obviously we would have hoped for, but whether the players would have done is another issue. But they certainly did that. Took the lead 4 minutes in. Good play by Antonio with Fornells on the halfway line. Fornells, great ball to Bone inside the fullback, and then Bone with a right foot cross, which Lascelles, I think he should have done better, but Antonio was alive, got to the ball, pounced on it, and an emphatic finish into the corner. So 4 or 5 minutes into the first half, and a brilliant start for us. But again, not for the first time this season, another lead's been given away. Before the game it was 22 points we've given away from winning positions, and made that 24 now. It was like 10 minutes or so later, Newcastle got their goal, and it was a good play by Newcastle, good play in midfield. Ends up with, trying to think who the fullback was, Kraft on the right hand side, and his cross found Almiron, who tucked it away well inside the 6-yard area. But I think from a West Ham point of view, I think as much as it was good play by Newcastle, I think it was avoidable from a West Ham point of view. I think Lanzini was too far infield trying to win the ball, and that left at Cresswell 2-on-1 and exposed on the left hand side. I think Cresswell was close enough to the attacker, and then I think possibly the cross might have been cut out, but it wasn't, and Almiron he tugs it away. So and then from that point onwards until the first drinks break, Newcastle well on top. John-Joe Shelvey was getting the ball in midfield, dictating play, and every time St Maximin he got the ball running out of defence, he was causing problems. So, but we held firm. Didn't concede again, which obviously you're not going to be on top for the whole game. But when the opposition is, especially when they're at home, you just got to stay in the game, stick at it. And after the drinks break, we started to get the passing up and running again, they didn't create a huge amount for the rest of the first half, but they showed a bit of confidence, obviously from the Chelsea game, and I feel we were not dominating, but more in control than what Newcastle were. So half time come around 1-1, and David Moyes made a couple of subs in the second half. One fairly early on, about 10 minutes in. Lanzini come off. Noble was on. Lanzini was incredibly anonymous today. Then there's a few times in the second half where I think he gave away the ball about 4 or 5 times in like 2 minutes. So it just summed up what a poor game he had today. But for the second half, I mean, we had a few chances, and I think for a Newcastle point of view, I think the game was just drifting, and but for West Ham point of view, we didn't quite take advantage of their. It's not like they played badly, but Newcastle didn't play as well like they have since the Premier League restart. Played well against Sheffield United, and they absolutely demolished Bournemouth in their last game. So they weren't quite at that level, and West Ham, I think we're better. We're better than them. We just didn't obviously get the win. So midway through the second half, we took the lead again. Thomas Souček with another goal. His second in consecutive games. The ball coming from a corner. Jared Bowen, deep cross. Declan Rice, great header, thumped the crossbar. Ended up with Souček, who on the volley with his left foot, a fantastic strike to change his body shape and then stick it in the corner. A really, really good goal. But again, just like the first goal, it was even quicker this time. It was like a minute and a half later where we conceded again. Fornells didn't push out, wasn't in line with the rest of the defensive line. But even that, there was still space for Jolinton and John-Joe Shelvey, too much space on the edge of our box. Shelvey 1-2 with Dwight Gale, and it was a good finish by Shelvey. I think he's sticking two fingers up to David Sullivan, who said he wasn't good enough. I think, I think he proved a point. I think he played fairly well today. But and that's the problem with as our season. As I say, it's 24 points now given away from winning positions. What do you put that down to? Well, defensive deficiencies and individual mistakes. We saw that today. As I said, Lanzini, Cresswell, I think were a fault for the first goal, 4 nails for the second one. And I think the whole defence didn't react properly for Shelvey's goal. So, and then that's something that majorly needs to improve. Otherwise, we're never going to start keeping these leads. That's something that really needs to be addressed. Is that individual mistakes, as I say, is it a mentality thing that completely needs to change? And apart from that, I think as I say, Newcastle played okay, but I think they were there for the taking today, and it's individual errors that have cost us, because I didn't really see them scoring, apart from the errors that we made for them. Almiron had a few efforts from outside the box, but we had the ascendancy, we had the chances, especially when Yarmolenko come on. He made a good impact again. Didn't get on the score sheet, but he played well again. Good cameo by him. He had a few efforts. So did Souček, sorry. But I think, I think I was encouraged by the performance. Absolutely. It would have been nice to obviously get the win, but get 4 points this week. I certainly would have took 4 points from Chelsea and Newcastle, but it's just just unfortunate we didn't get the 3 points. But this point could prove vital, and if you can't win the game, don't lose it. So you've got to respect the point. And I think from attacking sense, we had so many efforts. I think it was 17 in total, 7 on target. If you're doing that, playing like that as an away side, going to Newcastle who are in good form, you can't really complain with that. I think it's just, as I say, it's just the individual mistakes that have cost us the 3 points. But very highly encouraged today. I don't think we played as well as we did against Chelsea, but it was still a good shift the players put in, and there was some good quality at times. But it's just a shame we didn't hold on and get the 3 points. But got a few favourable fixtures now after this, so we've got to make sure we obviously when we do take the lead, bloody keep hold of it. I fancy just to get a couple more wins and stay up now. So missed the opportunity, but we've got to respect the point, and hopefully we'll take this sort of momentum from the last 2 games into our remaining games. So thanks for watching, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. It's been nice to read those. Cheers.